Hey, good morning everybody. Irish Prepper 2A here, and I wanted to do a video this morning about a subject that I was talking about with some friends online last night. Shout out to Scoot, J-Pos, Squatch, sorry we missed you, buddy. You missed a good one. But it was about the deunification of America under a president who campaigned that his idea was to be a president, the president of Americans. He said that in the debate with Donald Trump. Biden said that. He said, I want to be the president of the American people, not the president of just the Democratic Party. So let's take a quick look at some of the things that have happened under this American presidency. So, for the longest time, ever since the inception of it, you've always had Republican versus Democrat. It's always been. Okay? Then we'll break that down into another category of conservative versus liberal. And even a subcategory, examples of conservatism. Matt Walsh, Ben Shapiro, Charlie Kirk, people like that, versus liberals. You know, Obama, Bill Clinton back in the day, Jon Stewart, Stephen Colbert, things, people like that. Who, these ones over here, Stewart and Colbert, love to go after this, the Republicans. We're going to wait a minute for the conservatives. We come back down to the next category, and we'll call this the far right versus the far left, or in other words, woke. For the far right, you could have examples such as the Proud Boys, Patriot Prayer, and MAGA, versus the far left, which is proponents of critical race theory, the LGBTQ, Antifa, BLM, and college students these days. Okay? Who, college students, love to fight these guys. Antifa like to fight these guys. But remember, Biden said that Antifa was just an idea. He said that again in his debate with Trump. Antifa's just an idea, man. However, it's the MAGA movement. See the double standard there? Okay, moving on to the next one, coming down. And some of these subcategories come down into a category of themselves. Critical race theory and the LGBTQ versus anti-groomers. Anti-groomers being parents, and believe it or not, I just found this out, Muslims. Specifically against the LGBT group, which is critical race theory has its supporters under BLM and the wokesters. LGBTQ is very popular among the college students and Antifa. And as he said, these love to go up against each other. The LGBT against the far right. CRT versus, the parents and the anti-groomers. LGB against parents, anti-groomers, and the Muslims. Just repeating. Now, we've gone another step further, and we actually have people lobbying for a foreign war. You have your supporters of Israel, and you have your supporters of Palestine. Israel is obviously supported by Republicans. Palestine, a lot of times, is supported by the far left, who like to fight with all these guys here. And then you have the support for both. Democrats equal Israel. Democrats equal Palestine. They're giving arms and military support to Israel and funding and aid relief to Palestine. They're playing both sides of the card. But let's move on again. Palestine comes down to Muslim. And Muslim as we set up here in the anti-groomers, is not an advocate for the LGBT being taught. You know, Muslim people in this country are rallying against, they don't want their children being taught this. So, hey, isn't it great that now Muslim people are on board with the anti-groomers that are in the Republican conservative line? But wait, there's more. Muslim also equates to the religion of Islam. And Islam believes in a God that is, it's a no gender God and intangible. Where have I heard that before? No gender, can't quite grasp it. That means the Islam God is non-binary. So wouldn't he get along great with the LGBT people? But no, a true Islam who is far right would kill people that practice that. And let's also not forget that Islam is the religion of Hamas, which, unless you're a far left wokester, you believe that what they're doing is inherently evil. But Islam is also the religion of, or was the religion of Osama bin Laden, who was responsible for the most horrific attack on the U.S., the 9/11 attacks. And at 9/11 was the last time this country was ever unified. And it's not happening under this president that says he's all for the American people. You see the way this just keeps going round and round. If somebody actually created this, thought this up, it was, it was a maneuver in, inside sabotage brilliance. Because the more you look into it, the deeper you can go. And I just worked on this for a few hours, and I think I'm only beginning to, touch the top of the barrel. So take this as you will. Let some of these ideas sink in, and see what you think about the subjects that we've talked about today. All right, guys. So Irish Pepper 2A, I'm gonna sign off. I hope that gave you some food for thought to ponder on and do some of your own research. And as always, have a blessed day.